There are going to be times in your life where God drives you to a place of seclusion or loneliness because He's trying to get you to seek His face. He's trying to get you in that place of prayer where you can clearly hear and understand the will of God for your life. It's easy to cast my cares on God, but it's not quite as easy to listen and let God cast His cares or talk to me about what His will is for my life. The Bible says that my yoke, God telling us, He says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. What does that mean? That there is a yoke, that there is a burden, that there are going to be things that God places on you in prayer. There are going to be things in prayer that you are going to have to carry. There are going to be things that God is going to show you and reveal to you and talk to you about in prayer. And it's the will of God for you to carry those things and coming under the weight and the burden of things in prayer. That's why we can't get caught up in saying, God, here's what I want, or God, here are my needs, and it's all about me. But it's very, very important for you to take the time in prayer to listen and let God talk to you and learn how to hear and discern the voice of God in your life, because there are things that God needs you to do. There are places in prayer that I have to go to conquer myself. Jesus had to have a prayer meeting in the Garden of Gethsemane to conquer his flesh and say, you know what, God, I don't want this. Let this cup pass from me, but nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. And I have to be in prayer. It's important for all of us to stay in that mode of prayer so that we stay in line with the will of God, because it is in prayer where you're going to find the will of God for your life. It's in prayer that God is going to speak to you and God is going to deal with you and show you the direction that you can take. It's impossible for you to live a life for God without prayer. It's impossible for you to live life for God without praying.